Shalom Aleichem, and welcome to session number 8 of Intimate with the Infinite, and we're going to continue with Kotel experiences. This happened maybe 20 some odd years ago when there was a problem going on here with the Mormons trying to build a center. I don't know if they ever built it, on Mount Scopus. And one day my neighbor, who was a Nady Charles, who's a Kohen, Baal Tshuva, is now in his 90s, Kanahara, was walking. I was coming up from the Kotel, and he lives next door to me, and he was walking down to the Kotel with a tall, distinguished-looking gentleman. And he introduced me. This is my friend so-and-so, and he's a Mormon. He said he's an ex-Mormon, and he came here to share some information to the authorities here as to the threat that the Mormons might pose if you allow them to open the center. I said, well, very nice of you, thank you. And off they went, and I went into my house, and I was busy with my things, and about half an hour later I walked out, and I see my next door neighbor walking up with a gentleman. And I looked at this gentleman, and I didn't recognize him. It was actually the same gentleman. I said, wait a second, are you the same man that I saw going down to the Kotel? He says, yes, but not. And I said, why? What happened? He said, we went down to the Kotel, and at the entrance there I have this tefillin booth, and the young man came over to me, he asked me if I was Jewish. And I told him I wasn't. Then he said, do you want to put on tefillin? Obviously he didn't speak English, and I kept on saying, I'm not Jewish. And then somebody came over and said, well, maybe he thinks that maybe your mother is Jewish. So he says, is your mother Jewish? He says, yes, my mother is Jewish. So this elderly Israeli Chabadnik says, okay, roll up your sleeve, is rolling up my sleeve, and is putting on tefillin on me. And I never knew that a Jew is a Jew because of his mother, and I joined the Mormon movement looking for spirituality, and what I found was not what I was looking for. And so I quit. So I decided to use my experiences of the techniques that the Mormons are using to come here to Israel, paid for my own ticket, to come and inform the authorities here of who they're dealing with and what they're dealing with. So I said, so what happened to you? He said, the reason you didn't recognize me is I went down as a Gentile and I came up as a Jew. And that's my roots. And I'm so happy the guy didn't understand what I was talking about, that he insisted on pursuing to help me put on tefillin. Thank you.